Hey, this is Tim in Pensacola, Florida. You may know me on the pond forum as Appliance Guy. I'm a new member. I don't have a pond quite yet, but I've been thinking about one and planning for it for years. And let's show you what I have been working on and see what we come up with. Coming through the backyard here, we did add a 200 amp breaker to the house here last year. We added a fourth bedroom onto the house and remodeled the kitchen and kind of redid everything in the house. Added all new electrical, and we decided to upgrade on the panel, knowing that we were going to build the office back here as well as a pond. Crepe myrtles right here have been exceptionally well this year. I fertilized them about a month ago, and they're actually doing quite well. And so we've been in this house for about 14 years now. Here is my office. By the way, a buddy of mine just went scalloping the other day, so nice fresh sea scallops there for you guys. That is how we have it here in Florida. So I'm going to shuck those guys tonight. I'm going to have scallops for a long time. And coming to the side here, you'll see what we've done. This little bench here is just going to be a storage area for 2 55-gallon tanks, just as a top-off mechanism. We do have heavy silicates in the water here, as well as some pretty heavy phosphates. So I'm definitely going to filter the water before it enters the pond. Maybe it can help out with some of the diatom algae. And this is going to be the pond staging area. From the fence to the wall right here, I have about 7 feet. And running down the center right here, I have electrical and plumbing, so I really can't use this, really giving me only about, I guess that would be about 7 foot wide there and about 9 foot in length, maybe 10 foot in length if I needed it. But what I'd planned on doing was a pond with a bunch of rocks and, stacked with rocks and plants and lilies. And then I got on the forum and was told that I was all wrong. But that's cool. I'm willing to redesign and get what I want the first time. And what we're going to do is this still is going to be a little bit of a waterfall area. Not going to put any plants, or at least not much plants, into the pond. What we've done so far is we're building a retaining wall along this backside. Just because I do not want this office collapsing here from years to come. So what I planned on doing was going about 2 foot down with the brick, and from there on all 4 walls, and from there I was going to just tamp the dirt in and use a traditional liner. The area is going to be the width right here. Let's see if I can get a better picture. Width right here is right at 12 feet. And I have about, from front to back, about 19, maybe 20 feet I can work with. The liner I was going to order was going to be a 35 by 30. I have not ordered it. I believe that's the size I need. I plan on going about 6 foot deep on this, maybe a little deeper. Definitely going to have straight walls along the side for at least 3 feet, maybe 4 feet, and have a heavy taper slope bottom. Was thinking I was going to put 1 4-inch bottom drain, but depending on what everyone else says, I may put 2 4-inch bottom drains, or maybe just 2 3-inch bottom drains. Definitely want to do the aerated thing. Looks like I'll probably be going with the sieve, possibly the Cetus sieve, and whatever pump's required, and I guess some sort of sand rock filter tub thing. I haven't figured out what I'm going to do on that quite yet. That's pretty much the area I got to work with. I have nice 3 office windows in there, so I can look out and check out my pond right here, check out my bird feeder up here. Just put food in there, so there's no birds around here. And what else do I have? Some plants. That is a dwarf pomegranate. Definitely budding up some pomegranates there, so we should get some by the end of the year. Just some traditional little braccalas, calabrosias. I guess those are what those are called. a little angel trumpet plant. It's going to have a nice big upside down blooming pink flower. That plant right there does have a yellow flower or a pink one. This is the pink variety. Plumeria. That is a, I guess, Hawaii state flower or state plant, something like that. Those little flowers right there are what they make the leis out of. We got some, that's actually red honeysuckle, some Terenia, some lilies. They did okay this year. There's my youngest who just turned 6 years old right there. What do we say, buddy? Go Gators? Go Gators! That's it. So he's kind of, he just had birthday cake, so he's pretty well amped up. But you can see he pretty much looks like me. And we got some of these baskets here. They've done quite well for us this year. And whatever that thing is called right there, I can't remember all these guys. But let me show you some of these. These are the 3 ponds I've been telling you about. These are 110 gallons a piece. I got them at a local feed store for $60, 62 bucks. These little pumps right here I got at Harbor Freight. They cost $7.27. Of course, at that price, you know, if they go bad after a season, you know, you get what you pay for. But just looking to get a little water going here, have a little fun. And what I did notice that I'll tell you is this: the hyacinth water is definitely the cleanest water by far. And I know what you're thinking is the fact that it doesn't get a lot of sunlight because it's shading out so much of the water. And I agree with you on that. I haven't run any actual tests as far as for ammonium nitrite, nitrate, phosphates, things like that. But I would imagine that this hyacinth would be a lot lower than some of the other tanks. But it's been doing pretty well. We're getting blooms this time of the year. And those blooms only last, as you know, only a couple days, 2 or 3 days. But they've been really pretty. We've really enjoyed it. And in this right here, we have some of this, I think it's called Bacopa, B-A-C-O-P-A, something like that. But it's this little, it's not this pink crepe myrtle stuff. But it has a nice little blue flower that'll bloom on that. And I collected these right here, just a local stream we have here, a local creek. And in fact, I collected all this stuff here locally. And let's see here, we have some of this plant. I don't remember the name of it either. It's just some sort of a underwater aquatic plant. I was thinking I would have a whole tank full of this, a whole pond full of this stuff in there, but I was told otherwise. And then we have just some more little plants I've collected here by the streams, and just some natural stuff. We have some pitcher plant right there, kind of leaning over. We have, it looks like some, I think they call that soft rush. It's a little bit smaller variety of the bulrush, but it's got some, starting to kind of get a little flowering going. These guys right here didn't transplant very well at all. The older established leaves died, but as you can see, the new growth is doing okay. And so it's been kind of cool to play around with. I found these on a local river as well. Thought they were kind of cool. They're undersized. They're really nice purple. And with the green there, it kind of contrasts well. What else do we have here? These things are real cool. I don't know if we can get a good picture of these, but these are sundews. If you look closely, you'll see they're kind of like mini Venus flytraps. But instead of actually trapping, like, you know, collapsing and closing, they actually fold over. The leaves will actually fold over. Last night I fed a bug to one of them just to see what it would do, and it definitely collapsed over on it. And this morning I saw it had it dissolved at least 50%, and today now I see it's gone. But you can see these are kind of cool. They got some stickiness to them to where you touch it'll stick to you. They're kind of cool. And what we plan on doing here is we'll take a walk over here. Sunflowers were doing well, but I noticed today that they had taken a turn for the worse, so I'm not sure what's up with them. That's kind of my wife's little project there. And from here, there's the pond area, the office. That right there is going to be, I'm going to build a deck and a patio here. And we'll also have some sort of little mini arbor over here. Transplanted those palms from the front. Those started off as a seed a couple years ago. I haven't really found a good home for them quite yet. I'm kind of waiting for the deck and patio. I'm really not going to do any landscaping back here until I get the pond finish and the deck and patio area built. Got a stack of rocks over here that I pulled up from the yard. This used to be, before that oak tree was big, when the house was built, there was a patio back here, so I salvaged all the bricks and we're going to repurpose them for another patio. My junk pile, little shed, little compost pile. Some things going back there. And another little shed there. Little overhang, that's a little work trailer. And that's the 4th bedroom we added onto the house. And this is what I'm looking for. I'm looking to sit right here. And actually I'm looking to sit right, in fact, I'll go ahead and have me a dang seat right here. So what I plan on doing is taking out this fence line from right here all the way across to that 4x4. That way I can come sit right here and kneel down and feed my fish. I am going to build my wall up a little bit here. I didn't think I was going to initially, but now that I want to keep more koi than a plants, in fact I moved away from plants, I want to put a little wall there, not so much of a kneeling wall. It's never going to get to that point. But this is what we got so far, so I appreciate all the help you guys are giving me and the advice. And it's going to be fun to look back and a year from now and see what we've accomplished. I'm a pretty patient person on that, and my intention is it's actually June 30 today. I plan on having this entirely built by October and water running in it by late October, November at latest. And I figure I should be able to add fish if I keep it running all year long. I should be able to add fish by spring, early summer of next year. So I don't think that's being too ambitious on adding fish. I'm certainly not going to throw them there over the winter, and I know I'm not going to have this done by the end of the year, so it looks like I'll be not having any fish till next spring. But it'll be worth it. Thanks again.